The countdown starts now. From New Orleans, just blocks from Bourbon Street, the Suns taking on the Pelicans. For the Suns, they pride themselves on each and every step that leads to victory. The preparation, the focus, the sheer will. Each game a new opportunity to prove their identity. Pelicans, Suns, only here on 2K Sports. Welcome to 2K Sports live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Brooks plays the 4 with Williams stepping in at the 5. They're going with Booker and Allen on the wing. And it's Gillespie in at the 1 spot. And for New Orleans, Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Trey Murphy is out there with Fear. And it's Queen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, both these teams have been dealing lately with some adversity.
Yeah, injuries have hit them hard. We're seeing some makeshift starting lineups. This is when a reserve has a chance to make an impression.
Now here's Williams. Here's Gillespie. Pocket 6. Brooks finds Allen. With 3, Booker hits the three-point bomb.
And you can see how quick Booker is to react. No hesitation on that jump shot.
And here is Williamson. The Trey. And Trey Murphy hits from deep.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Booker. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Fears. Pass to Queen. To the middle. And it's Williamson missing.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Shot's good by Booker.
And nothing you could do. I mean, at times, Booker is just going to score no matter what you throw at him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a free-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here is Brooks. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Back to Booker. Brooks feeling it out a bit. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jones with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And they take the lead.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Now here's Allen. Brian Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. On the wing, Jones. And it's off from 3-point range. Suns have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Gillespie, the pass to Allen. Allen, a screen on Jones. Can they get it? And again, it's the Suns missing.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
It's to Williamson. Now Fear. Here's Queen. They get it again. And that one's good, Williamson. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
I'll tell you, Zion can do that all night. Terrific offensive rebound.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now here's Williams. Hasn't made one yet. From deep, Brooks unable to get that one. New Orleans leading by 3. Pass to Queen. Out to the right wing. Here's Fears. Off target from outside. Phoenix is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. And it's all evened up. Booker's got 10 points.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Williamson in the post. Brooks covering. And finished off by Williamson.
But what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to Fear. Here's Queen. And he banks in the layup. He has 5.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And here is Brooks. Brooks setting the pick for Booker. And Fears pulls it down. Williamson double team. And there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Williamson. 6 points for Jeremiah Fears. Suns trail by 7. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother Jeremy Jr. play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Here's Williamson. The Suns getting the bucket. Williamson double team. Pass to Fears. They set the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Queen. No good on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Booker from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
Pass to Fear. On the wing, Jones. Pulls it up. Again, the Pelicans score. Suns trail by 4. Here's Gillespie. No scoring in this one. Booker in the corner. There's the screen. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Queen. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Pass to Fears. Back to Williamson. Now Fears. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here's Gillespie. Now here's Booker. Williams sends a screen for Booker. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by Booker. Pelicans leading by 4. Pass to Queen. Back to Williamson. Takes it off the glass. Williamson's got 8.
And this team encourages Zion to be assertive inside. They know how skilled and overpowering he can be.
Now here's Booker. 13 points in the game. Down low. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Williamson outside. Takes a 3. Brooks grabs the board. Suns trail by 4. Pass to Allen. Brooks with a screen on Jones. Allen kicks to Brooks. Here's Booker from outside the arc. Drains the 3-pointer. He's got 16.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Here's Poole. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Poole. 3-pointer. Here's Messi, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Pelicans lead by 3.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Richards, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
No clue.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And Richards no good on that one. Last season for the Pelicans, Tim, one to forget. Absolutely decimated by injury.
Well, unfortunately, that's been the norm for Zion Williamson. But the extent of it throughout the roster was mind-boggling. They're trying to reset, and they're hoping things go differently this season.
That gives them the lead.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The Pelicans trail. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Alvarado passes to Poole. Sinks the three-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitor.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now, here's Goodwin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. New Orleans on top. They lead by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Pelicans' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Nick Richards out there with Dunn. Then it's Goodwin. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Bouye in at the point guard position. O'Neal from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. O'Neal's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Suns. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means we've got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back to you guys.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Goodwin. And that one's good. Richards.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
I know Poole was looking for his shot, but he's smart and makes the right pass instead.
Dunn sets a screen for Goodwin. The layup missed.
You have to love his confidence, but you also need to read the situation.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Nisi will not go. This is off the front iron. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Now Goodwin. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Eve Meese. Herbert Jones comes in for Looney. And Fears is subbed in for Jose Alvarado. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Poole kicks to Jones. Pass to Williamson. Now Poole over Booker. And the Pelicans miss again. Here's Gillespie. He has yet to score. Richards finds Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Poole. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to Bay. It's that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
And Tim, quite the character, this Jordan Poole. His personal style is like his flashy game.
Well, Kevin, he loves his fashion, and he's a passionate cat owner. Characters like him make the league fun, and it gives fans more to engage with than just basketball.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Nick Richards.
Royce O'Neal.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Screen by O'Neal. O'Neal on the wing. Booker controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
Now look at the hustle there from Booker. Love to see that.
Fears with it. He has 6. And finished off by Williamson.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And he gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 4. Poole looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. For Booker, Poole no good. Suns leading by 4. Pass to Booker. The 3. He's off on that one. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Poole on the wing. Defended by Booker. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 5 points so far.
And no shortage of confidence in Poole's game.
Pass to Gillespie. Back to Booker. Shoots over Poole. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And what a baller Booker is, capable of torching you from any spot on the floor.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swings for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. And a change for the Suns. Mark Williams has checked in for O'Neal. Now Fears. 6 points for him. Pass to Poole. For the three. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
And that time, dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
Brooks outside. Gillespie, the pass to Dunn. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Again, the miss by Booker.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Poole, a screen on Dunn. Pass to Fears. Poole outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Booker against Williamson. Booker inside. No good with the layup.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
And it's Williamson missing. The Suns leading. Brooks outside. Back to Booker. Shoots over Poole. And that one goes long. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's the three. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Booker from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks.
3 points.
Booker's got the lead up to 4 now for the Suns. The Pelicans shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. And here's Poole for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Poole's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for New Orleans. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Poole with the steal. And Fears has it in the corner. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Success from 3-point range is going to be important for Fears. That'll take his game up a notch.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. And Phoenix also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Phoenix has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. And here's Booker from the arc. It's hauled in by Queen. Queen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Williamson looking it over. Six to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
This is the kind of offensive performer you want Fears to be. A guy who's making plays happen, scoring at will.
Now here's Booker. 25 points in the game. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Allen. Pass to Gillespie. 6 on the shot clock. And the Suns miss again. Pelicans leading by 5. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sake, good luck trying to stop him now.
Now here's Allen. Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Out to Brooks. Pass to Gillespie. To end the run. Pelicans pull it in. Tim, one thing for sure. When Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
And there's Fears. That's good on the assist by Jones. Fears has got the lead up to 8 now for New Orleans. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. To end the drought. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
An elite offensive threat. Booker continues to try and find ways to improve his game.
And he knocks down the first one. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And he makes both free throws. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run the offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Suns trail by 8. Booker outside. Pass to Brooks. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Strong finish inside from Booker.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And Fears has it in the corner. Pass to Jones. Here's Fears. 15 points in the game. And he can extend the lead to double digits. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Booker in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Fears. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans going into the break with a 10-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We've got regular tickets to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run. And let's hear it for our contestant.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Pelicans leading by 10. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. Fears is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Queen in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Master Williamson. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's capable of being so dominant offensively. Zion just trampling the defense.
That's it, and the Pelican lead is cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Devin Booker.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Williamson outside. Over Brooks. And it's Williamson missing. Suns trail by 10. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Fear. Back to Williamson. Here's Queen. From outside, off the mark. Here's Gillespie. Still yet to score. No good from Booker. Now Fear. To the right side. Jones, the pass to Queen. They get the rebound, and it's in there. Williamson's got 17.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And that's why they're behind. A lack of effort, a lack of attention to detail.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list. Allen. And he lays it straight in.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
Pelicans leading by 10. Williamson outside. Outside, Jones. Here's Queen. No good on the triple. Suns trail by 10 to the paint. Booker hammers it down.
And getting physical with his play. Booker just attacking the hoop.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Booker. Booker going to work inside.
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just not getting enough help.
Williamson outside. Pass to Queen. Fires the 3. Rebound by Williams. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And it's good, 2 points. Booker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, is Booker fun to watch.
Brooks against Williamson. Nice D from Brooks.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Allen for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 3-point Pelican lead.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Jones with the bounce pass. And the Pelicans miss again.
Well, he wanted to answer that three with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
New Orleans leading by 3. Floats one up. He lays it in. 9 points in the game so far.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Gillespie, the pass to Williams. And yes, it's good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And here is Williamson. He's got 17. Pass to Queen. And stolen by Booker. Here's Gillespie. Nothing on the board. Swiped it away. And here they come. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
It's deflected. Williams, a screen on Jones. Allen's shot is off.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
What a move. You do it as well as Zion Williamson.
Suns trail by 7. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
A nice shot by Fears. Fears has got 20.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Here's Booker. What balance by Booker right there.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. He's checked in for the Pelicans. Bay comes in for Williamson. Phoenix also making some changes. Dunn comes in for Williams. And Goodwin subbed in for Devin Booker. Here's Fears. 20 points for him. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. And Jones has it in the corner. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Goodwin with the ball for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Pass to Brooks. Tipped away. And now the Pelicans on the break. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Fears with it. Puts it up from 15. No good. Shot missing. Allen surveying the D. Inside. Here's Brooks. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Nisi. Takes it from 10, and he hits the jumper for 2. And it's 13 points for Trey Murphy.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Allen kicks to Goodwin. Here's Gillespie from past the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pierce's shot is off. Suns trail by 7. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Allen outside. Pass to Goodwin. This one for 3. That shot no good. Pelicans leading by 7. Over to the wing. And here's Bay. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bay's got 5.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Phoenix, no good that time either. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
Pass to Goodwin. Allen against Jones. Allen dishes to Brooks. Looking to end the run. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Fears has it in the corner. For 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Brooks outside. And the layup falls. Brooks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the B was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. They've got O'Neal. Dunn is out there with Nick Richards. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Goodwin, and it's Hugo. Pelicans leading by 16. Williamson, the pass to Poole. Now, Misi. New Orleans moving it around. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Poole, no good.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space, and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
There's the pick. And here's Booker from the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. Nisi's got his 5th rebound in this one. Poole outside. Nisi's shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 18.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
Booker looking around. Outside, O'Neal. Here's Richards, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, when Zion is hitting jumpers, it's almost unfair.
On the wing, Booker. He's defended by Alvarado.
Wow, what a smart play. He recognizes the smaller defender on him and takes it right to the rim.
They set the pick. Williamson outside. Williamson double team. Here's Nisi. And Nisi with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Now, here's Goodwin. Pass to Dunn. O'Neal outside. Lets it go with a 3. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. New Orleans leading by 18. Poole, the pass to Williamson. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Williamson's got 23 points. And here is Goodwin. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Booker. Nisi grabs the rebound. Nisi's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Alvarado. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Alvarado. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Alvarado's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Shoots over Alvarado. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
O'Neal a screen on Poole. Goodwin. Phoenix no good that time either. For New Orleans, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Pass to Nisi. Here's Alvarado. Poole no good. Booker with it. They could use a bucket. Bay pulls it in. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Fires for 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Page got 5 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
O'Neal from long range. Alvarado grabs the board.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
No good with the triple. The Suns shooting 43% for the game. O'Neal kicks to Goodwin. Booker with it. Now defended by Williamson. Pass to Goodwin. O'Neal sets the screen for Goodwin. And the Suns miss again. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 16-4 run. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Dunn. To the inside. Here's O'Neal. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Poole outside. Over Goodwin. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Pass to Booker. Now here's Goodwin. Guarded by Poole. Goodwin passes to Booker. 6 to shoot. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Bay. Right wing. Now Alvarado. Bay in the post. Working on Booker. And Messi throws it down.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Now here's Goodwin. Lobbed up there for Dunn. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Bay kicks to Poole. Back to Bay. Pass to Messi. And Messi throws it down.
Certainly not the #1 thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
O'Neal looking around. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
New Orleans gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat. And that's as good as it gets. Woo!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And here's Bay. Back to Poole. Puts it up. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one. O'Neal passes to Richards.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Goodwin. Messi grabs the rebound. Messi's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Bay. It's deflected.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Zion Williamson.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got guys involved and found them in their favorite spots.
Here's Messi. And it's off the back rim. No good.
What a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area. Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Poole outside. Williamson outside. Pass to Messi. To end the cold streak. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Booker kicks to good. Now Richards. Defended by Misi. Richards passes to Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got 45 points.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. You can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Zion Williamson.